Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Of recent, Chief Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, has been trending for a while now. For those of us who know much about Yoruba history, you would recollect that Sunday Igboho or Sunday Adeyemo didn't just become popular now. He has been even in the history of Ife and Modakeke crisis, and this has sprung up a lot of issues. Some hours ago, some popular blogger living in diaspora, living in United Kingdom, actually went about opening a GoFundMe account so that they can, the whole target is about reaching about 100 million, and they were hoping that, not hoping, a lot of persons have been, contributing, donating towards this effect. Well, as we speak, a prominent Yoruba musician, the daughter, have decided to take it personal and to convert the words she used are very strong. But before we go into the news proper to find out what it is she's saying, in fact, warning Nigerians, warning Yoruba race to stay clear of the GoFundMe account. Before we go into the news proper to find out what it is she is saying, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the popular Fuji maestro daughter, that's Damilola Ayinde, had laced a curse on those donating to the cause of Yoruba right activist Sunday Igboho. According to one of the social media posts, which Wasiu Ayinde Marshall's daughter Damilola released on her page, she said that anybody donating money from any part of the world in order to set Nigeria on fire will never know peace. Recall that Sunday Igboho earlier called for vehicular aid to assist his quest of delivering Yoruba from the grip of Fulani herders. VOA News had earlier reported that Igboho supporters had realized about 4.8 million naira out of a possible 51.8 million naira as support for a few hours anyway. Meanwhile, Damilola Ayinde took to her social media handle to lace a curse on those funding the quest for Sunday Igboho. It took us a lot to get here, she's saying. Please don't take us back, she's telling those who are funding GoFundMe account for Sunday Igboho's quest. He said, don't kill my dreams because of your ignorance. He's talking to Nigerians and those who are funding the GoFundMe account. Then she now wrote, I'll read it. She said further that as a student of history, I know the cause of the last Ife Modakeke crisis, where this same Sunday Igboho was said to be an active participant. He was a role model. In fact, let's continue. Damilola also faulted journalists and DSS for joining Sunday Igboho to fan the ember of discord in Nigeria. All of those interviewing him, amplifying it, he is calling for should be subject of interest. If DSS still knows its duty, every media establishment that repeatedly calls Sunday Igboho a Yoruba activist is playing its part to cause ethnic crisis in Southwest in order to extract political value from it. All right, she's coming from the angle of politics. She's coming from the angle of history. A little retrospect. Sunday Igboho, I could still remember during the Ife Modakeke issue. It was a serious one, honestly. At some point, okay, a little history though. There's this general, just like every other tribe, and we have those who. We have some parts, though the same tribe, but we have little segments. We have the Oyo Empire, and we also have the Ife. And okay, but during that axis, there was this little, should I call it, domineering attitude. Who should be the number one? Who should be seen as, just like in the southeast, we have the Imo, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu issues. Now, Anambra generally sees themselves, technically speaking, as the better Igbo. They see Ebonyi as the inferior Igbo, and hence, whenever they come to a place, most times they even see the language Anambra as better common Igbo than any other Igbo. Okay, but in all, they're one Igbo. But when you come into you begin to see a little bit of dialectic segmentation. Same thing then in Southwest. We had the Oyo Empire and all that. Now, Sunday Igboho is actually from the Oyo part. Ife had been dominating. Modakeke is actually from the Oyo part. Okay, so there's this issue of Modakekes are mostly Oyo people from Oyo extract. The issue found on and on, but Sunday Igboho played a major role that turned events. And then that was where you begin to hear that Osha. He was a one man army. Okay, and it was not nice. Honestly, it's not worth saying. But now that's why a lot of Yoruba who know Sunday Igboho's history will tell you he's fearless. Okay, now she's not saying everybody is busy donating GoFundMe, that this man you're looking at is one person who does not know how to retreat. He definitely does not understand the word surrender. He has been in that situation time and time again. So he doesn't retreat. If he says let's go there, he will go there. And he said, if you are funding him, this is one person who does not know how to retreat, he doesn't surrender. He gets to the very root of it, or except he takes his life. And of course, is well richly endowed with all the necessary traditional and spiritual edification and protection he may need for the tax ahead. And she's not saying, if the last thing that can stop his movement is the issue of funding, and everybody's funding him, then we have a situation in our hand, meaning that Sunday Igboho is one person who does not any task given to him, especially when it comes to issues like this, he can deliver. He's wired for it. And judging from history, she's saying, if you are doing this, then we are setting a precedent and a situation that may have no return. Okay, we are looking at it from that angle. Coming from that angle, she's right. Okay, there's always a way around this thing, but the challenge is that's the same thing Erufai is saying, let's not allow anarchy to take place. But the rule of law, that's the challenge. If equity and justice has been a thing that every tribe enjoys, where no one tribe is superior to the other, no one tribe is above the law, and no one tribe is a superior citizen and others are minority citizen, maybe, just maybe, the likes of Sunday Igboho and the likes of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu won't have come into bear if there was no issue of marginalization and one tribe feeling as if they own Nigeria. Just nobody's feeling second class citizenship kind of attitude, or we own Nigeria kind of attitude. We won't have gotten to this level. Okay, so yes, to a great extent, I understand where she is heading, but then the question is, all hands needs to be on deck, and it takes the government of the day to correct the situation. They need to bring back the rule of law and bring equity to all. Only then will the reason why you see everybody say let's go ahead and fund them is because this has tarried. Hence the word otoge. It has tarried so much that the likes of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho are now like champions. They are champions because these things have tarried. There seems to be no correction. So accept the government of the day, rise up to the calling of them being the government of the day, and dose this tension. I don't know where to head. That's why we're going to wrap it up. To me, she's not actually saying the wrong thing, because eventually, if this is done, this is where it's going to head, except you are not a child of history. Okay, but the question is, if this is not done, what is going to be the fate of those who have been under subjugation and under oppression one way or the other by these same persons they're trying to eradicate from their community? So it's a dicey situation. It depends on which angle you're looking at.